What's going on, everybody? Thought I'd do a quick video. I haven't done one in a few days. That foreseeable future that I spoke of in a previous video, it's here. Over the past week, I restarted the process to go to Landstar. And I know some people are, it is what it is. Again, I'm paying for the truck, and yeah, it's my call. Win, lose, draw. It's on me. But I made the decision last week to go ahead and restart the process and go ahead and take the truck to Landstar. What I kind of thought about and realized is there's no good time to make a move. Whether it's now or later. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. I think because I've done this process as slow as humanly possible, that the negative impacts will be minimal. I got 3 loads that I set up for this week. Being a holiday week, it's touch and go there. But I do have 3 loads. I'm going to pick up my second one of the 3 in the morning, and then I will pick up. That one delivers. It's only 196 miles. Then I'll pick up a second load or a third load, and that will deliver. It says it can be delivered Thursday. We'll find out. It's Thanksgiving, and maybe it's a guard thing. But I'll deliver that on Thursday, and then I'm not finding really anything that's beneficial to my plan because it is Thanksgiving, so there's not a lot going on Thursday. But these 3 loads will more than pay my bills, and this settlement will come at the end of next week. So my goal again is least disruption to my business as possible in this process. So I mean, it's been an interesting week trying to set everything up, because my plan is take this to Schneider Terminal in Indianapolis, have everything removed on Friday, and I will have to get the temporary bobtail insurance, and then over to the Landstar facility, hopefully for a Monday orientation start. Hopefully. We'll see. But again, the goal is to pay the bills on the truck without having to negatively impact my business account. I don't want to do that. And I've slow walked this process to the point where my downtime gap is as minimal as I could make it. I probably could have run something Friday in the general area of Indianapolis, but I don't know. Last thing I want to do is run up to the last minute, go to the Indy terminal just to find out, we can't get to it till Tuesday. So I want an opportunity. I want to be able to, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's 3 days. If worse comes to worse, I'll take the equipment out, take it in the shop, and they can give me a receipt for it. I don't want to do that because it's their equipment, and I'd rather it be on them. So if something's wrong, you can't look at me. They did it. That's my plan. So I will be down for a couple days while I'm getting this. I gotta get the stickering off the truck. My truck number will change. I've already gotten my the new truck number that Landstar's assigned to me. So yeah, that's it's interesting. It's very, very interesting process. But it's been busy, just back and forth with paperwork. back and forth paperwork, SFI, Schneider permits, because I needed a 2290, a copy of my 2290 from the IRS showing that it was paid. I never received it in my paperwork. They never sent it to me. I got an email copy of that today. I forwarded that to Landstar because they need that. My DOT inspection, I sent photos of that to the processor at Landstar because it was easier to do that than her try to go through and get copies of it from wherever. So it's just been a back and forth. Every time I stop, I've been on the phone or emailing someone something to get this process completed. Yeah, so that's it. Nothing against here. It's not a. I'm mad at Schneider because you're not treating me right. Ain't got nothing to do with that. I've not had an issue. I had a slight issue with one person here, and I let it slide. They were just, I don't know, they were having a bad day. From what I've found out from others, this particular person is like that. So whatever. Other than that, everybody I've dealt with has always been polite, professional, and I don't have anything negative to say about anyone here at all. It's not a bad program. I would not sit here and say, "Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do it." Listen, if you're wanting to get into this side of it, and you don't have a big chunk of money in the bank to put down on a truck, I mean, you're gonna have to come up with a little bit. Me out of pocket initially, $1,000 is what I put down on this truck. So yeah, I've already paid my $400 transfer fee for SFI to do all the paperwork shuffle to get that done. The drug test is out of the way. I did that last week when I first restarted this process. That cost me $17.50. And again, I've already taken my hazmat test, and I've already done the background check part of that because I was in that process before I halted everything. All I'm waiting for still is the background check to come in, and then I can go get that attached to my license. Not that I'm looking to haul a lot of hazmat. In most cases, it doesn't pay any better for the hassle that you could possibly deal with if you do shit wrong. I've never had a hazmat endorsement, so the only hazmat I've ever hauled is what's legally allowed for a non-hazmat endorsed driver. That's it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. It's just been a paperwork process at this point. The goal is to start orientation there Monday, this coming Monday. Day after tomorrow is Thanksgiving, which I will not be home for, and it's because of what I'm doing. I'm trying to stay. These 3 loads I've talked about already. I'm trying to stay within the Indianapolis general area, so that it would be easier to go there and get the equipment removed and whatever off the truck, and then over to the Landstar facility. That, minimal fuel. Minimal cost on fuel. That's everything comes down to minimizing impact. And that, I hope I've done enough to minimize it as much as possible. I have seen video of other people that have made this move, and they took actual time off. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. I don't want a big revenue gap. Not right now. You know, it'd be nice next summer to be able to take a week and actually go enjoy myself with the family and go do something. So I'm trying to minimize as much as possible. This is one of them Juul things. I thought I had another bottle of my normal vaping fluids on the truck, and I did not. This was a backstop emergency from a while back. So I'm going to use this until I can find a vape store and get some real juice. Yeah. Yep. Than that, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. So, in, you know, the end of one chapter and move to the next. And, you know, and again, it's not a money thing per se. It's just broadening what I do and where I go and where I can go. And just go from there. Just go from there. And, you know, to be able to negotiate and try to improve the money side of these loads, that's going to be an interesting learning curve. That is going to be an interesting learning curve. Getting to know these brokers, which ones you can somewhat rely on, which ones you really can't rely on at all. That's going to be interesting. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But other than that, you know, it just tis what it is at this point. Tis what it is. But I'm going to end this here. As always, if you got any questions, comments, remarks, go ahead. Hit me with them. Yeah. I just, for me, and again, I could be wrong. I only know what I've seen, what I've read, what I've watched when it comes to, and some of the drivers that work for Landstar, what they've said. That's all I know. That's all I know. I will find out real quick exactly what I'm getting myself into. But I'm leaving here on good terms. I didn't hide it from anybody. I let them know that, yeah, you know, after such and such load, I will be coming to the Indianapolis terminal to have all the equipment removed from the truck, and I'm you know, moving on to Landstar. I haven't hid it from anybody, and I'm not going to. I don't think I should have to. I just, you know, unless they just truly don't like you as a person, I would see no reason why a company like this would be petty and basically say, nope, you're done, bring us back our shit, and go do something with yourself. Everybody's been really good. Especially my rep at SFI. I've driven her nuts with questions, but she's been more than happy to answer them all, and very helpful in this process, and I appreciate it. Not that she'll watch these videos, but I appreciate it. And if anybody's wanting to get into this program and give it a shot for themselves, Jolene Marks, call her. You know, I have to tell her I sent you. Just call her. Great lady. She is very, very helpful. Yeah, so I'm going to end it here because I'm going to heat me something up for dinner and then call the wife and then go to bed and get up in the morning and start all over again. The countdown has begun. The countdown has begun. So, as always, I appreciate you guys taking time. Be safe, and we will talk to you.